In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 2nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Mariners versus Baltimore Orioles. The Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles continue their 4-game series on Thursday night in the finale in Baltimore. The Mariners have struggled out of the gate, particularly on the road, as they sit well below .500 at this point. The Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division but have shown vast improvement over last year's last place edition. Thursday night's game will feature righty Chris Flexen of the Mariners versus fellow right-hander Jordan Lyles of the Orioles. Seattle is 10-22 in their last 32 games overall and 1-4 in their last 5 road games, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games against the American League East. Baltimore is 58-124 in their last 182 games overall and 13-39 in their last 52 Thursday games, while the under is 6-1 in their last 7 Game 3 matchups. Baltimore was the far better team in Wednesday's matchup, and while I rode Chris Flexen like Seabiscuit to a ton of profit last year, the reality is that success hasn't carried over to this season, and he's been struggling regardless of where he's been pitching. Jordan Lyles has not been a pitcher I love to back, but he's actually been a capable option for the O's on the mound this season. The Seattle Mariners have struggled on the road most of the season. Chris Flexen is coming off his best performance of the season but still cannot be trusted to get behind. Look for the Birds to connect on a couple of long balls and Lyle to turn the ball over to the surprisingly effective Orioles bullpen, 9th in bullpen ERA, and for Baltimore to close out the series with a win. The Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Seattle is 19th in MLB in runs scored per game, and the Orioles are even worse at 21st in baseball. Seattle is 2-6-1 to the over in Flexen's 9 starts this season. On the road, Seattle is hitting just .226 and scoring 3.6 runs per game. The Orioles have played to the under in 5 of their last 7 home games. This line is taking Flexen's performance so far this season into consideration, but we have the opportunity to get in early and find some value by banking on Flexen to be closer to his 2021 self in this positive matchup. His dominating performance against the Astros provides plenty of evidence that he can do just that. Baltimore ranks in the bottom 6 in every meaningful offensive category and gives a prime opportunity for Flexen to pitch to his ceiling. Lyles has been pitching well as of late, even though his season statistics show he is due for some negative regression. While he certainly won't be perfect, Lyles has held opponents to 3 or fewer runs in 7 of his 10 outings this season, and the high total of 9 gives some margin for error there. Lyles' ability to keep the ball in the park at home this season should play well towards the under also. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus New York Yankees. The Los Angeles Angels and the New York Yankees get set to do battle in the finale of their 3-game series in the Bronx on Thursday. The Angels briefly held the first-place slot in the American League West Division but have fallen back over the past week and a half and now are looking up at the red-hot Houston Astros. The Yankees remain atop the American League East Division as their quality pitching combined with power bats have propelled them into the conversation as one of the best teams in baseball. On Thursday, the Angles will send lefty Ray Detmers against Yankee right-hander Jameson Taillon. The Angels have lost 6 straight games and 4 straight road games. Despite their slump, they continue to play well offensively, scoring 16 runs in their last 3 road games. Unfortunately for them, they will struggle in this game because they haven't hit the ball as well against right-handers, and they're facing a starter that has given up only 7 runs in his last 5 starts. The Yankees have won 5 of their last 7 games, and they've been on a roll offensively, scoring 12 runs in their last 3 games. Detmer has struggled since he threw a no-hitter 2 starts ago and was stretched to 9 innings. So long as Taillon can put up a handful of solid innings, I think the Yankees will be okay. Taillon has been great over his last 2 starts. He's got just 1 earned on 7 hits and a walk in 15 innings during that time. Taillon hasn't gotten enough attention for what he has done this season. Detmers is coming off a game where he gave up 5 runs. In a bullpen game, I give a significant advantage to the Yankees. Plus, the Yankees' offense is elite, and they will take care of business. So the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The Angels are averaging 4.72 runs per game and 4.86 runs per game on the road. They average 2.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Yankees. With New York giving up 3.24 runs per game at home, the Angels will be held under their average in this game. The Yankees are averaging 4.67 runs per game and 4.64 runs per game at home. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Angels. The Angels and Yankees played over the total in 3 of their last 4 meetings. In their 6 straight losses prior to Wednesday night, the Angels played to the over in 6 out of the 7 games. The Angels rank 5th in runs scored per game while the Yankees rank 7th. The Yankees are averaging 5.7 runs per game in their last 6 wins. 6 of Detmer's 8 starts this season have played to the over, including his last 4 starts. His recent propensity for giving up the long ball does not bode well against this lineup in this homer-friendly park. With Los Angeles giving up 4.14 runs per game on the road, the Yankees will score enough runs to push the score. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Diego Padres versus Milwaukee Brewers. The San Diego Padres continue their road trip on Thursday with a visit to the Milwaukee Brewers for the first of 4 games between the two. San Diego lost its 2nd straight when falling to the St. Louis Cardinals 3-2 on Tuesday and will complete their 3-game series with the Cardinals on Wednesday prior to heading off to Milwaukee. The Padres have lost 3 out of the last 4 and are 2nd in the National League West at 30-19. 3 games behind the front-running Los Angeles Dodgers. Milwaukee was defeated by the Chicago Cubs on Tuesday 8-7 in the 3rd game of a 4-game series at Wrigley Field that will conclude on Wednesday. Tuesday's loss snapped a 3-game winning streak for the Brewers. Milwaukee is 32-19 and the Brewers hold a 3-game lead at the top of the National League Central over the 2nd-place St. Louis Cardinals. San Diego starting pitcher Sean Manaea has struggled this season. Over the last 5 starts, the southpaw has allowed a combined 27 hits and 16 runs in 32 2/3 innings. Manaea has allowed 3 runs or more in each of the last 5 starts. On May 23rd, Milwaukee starting pitcher Adrian Houser gave up 3 hits and 1 run in 6 innings against the San Diego Padres. Houser did not take part in the decision. Milwaukee's pitching has carried the Brewers through the first quarter of the season with a team ERA of 3.36, which is 5th in baseball. The Brewers' bats are showing power as Milwaukee is 6th in baseball in slugging percentage at .409, and the Brewers have 70 home runs through 51 games, which is 1st in baseball. With the exception of Manny Machado, San Diego is struggling at the plate with a team batting average of only .233, which is 23rd, and a .354 slugging percentage, which is 28th. The Padres are coming off of a very difficult series against the Cardinals, where they got swept. Milwaukee struggled more than they should have against the Cubs. Even with neither team winning their last series, these are 2 very good teams. The pitching matchup is similar, but Houser has been very inconsistent this season. The Padres really struggled with the bats in St. Louis and haven't scored a lot of runs this season. Now, while there is risk with Houser pitching, he still has an ERA below 3.7. The Brewers have had the slightly better offense this season, so the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. The pitching staffs are the strengths of both San Diego and Milwaukee, as the Padres have a 3.4 ERA, which is 6th, and the Brewers have a 3.36 ERA, which is 5th. The total has finished under in 6 of San Diego's last 8 overall and in 4 out of the last 5 that San Diego has played against a team with a winning record. The Padres are known for being one of the strongest offensive teams in baseball, but they simply have not lived up to expectations so far this year. They lack the punch that Tatis Jr. provides at the top of the lineup. San Diego has gone under the total in 7 of its last 9 games and 11 of its last 15 games against opponents from the National League. Both starters are coming off rough outings, but they have been consistent outside of those performances. There continues to be value betting on the under in games involving San Diego, especially of late. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.